Do you feel though, like, that you can continue doing jiu-jitsu for the rest of your life? I mean, because I'd like to, but there's times where I get so beat up.
So, you know, this whole Tacfit thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, I met the guy, the founder of Scott Sana in 2007. He helped me for one of my fights. And then, you know, I had my health issues and I got reconnected with him. He was always really kind with me. And I was like, okay, get a second chance. And like me talking about how you get stronger in the recovery, all these different things. It's just, you know, I always, you know, go as hard as you can. Like if you're weak, if you're not, you know, pushes, you know, put every day, right? I mean, what's no rest days and all things like that, you know. But it really opened my mind up. I had to do things differently to recovery and the power in recovery. Like we were talking about, like the cold baths, and yes, you can, and that's the goal for us, to be our best at every age. To be our best at every age, 40, 50s, 60s, 70s, till the end. And we should be able to do this till the end if we do things right.
Do you have to adjust your game at all?
For sure. Like you shouldn't maybe, you know, get in this position. Yeah, invert and, you know, do things that are going to, you know, maybe mess up the structure in your body, right? But I think what I love about like Tacfit, not to, you know, go on too much of a tangent, but it teaches you the structure of the body, the breathing, and you don't have an opponent, right? So it's nice because you can really separate everything, and then you can use it for life, use it for jiu-jitsu, and it's all the same things, you know? Why keep your elbows in? Because you can engage your lats, and you're stronger there, right? If you're on bottom in the guard, you're always trying to open up the person's elbows because they're weak, right? Same thing, you know, if you're passing the guard, you want to have your elbows in, you know, just things like that, right? And so just learning all these structure things has really given me another appreciation and a different level of teaching as well. And so, yeah, that's yes, I do. And I see, like, you know, the Master Carlos Gracie, you know, Jr., and how he lives his life, how healthy he is. And I think it doesn't have to be like that, you know, where you're 30 years old walking with a cane.
Well, there's a lot of competitors now. I'm sure that, you know, like that
myself, you know,
yeah.
I was told I was supposed to get double knee replacement like 10 years ago, you know, things like that.
Did you?
No, I didn't. But if I hadn't learned all these things, like maybe I'd be thinking about it, you know, for sure. Seriously thinking about it. But no, man, we can do stuff. You got to move your joints, every joint in your body, every single day. Most people know how to do that. No. Okay. Get your heart rate up, you know, if you do jiu-jitsu, you probably do that, but like 20 minutes at least a day, right? And then lift something heavy once a week.
Yeah,
basic things like deadlift, squat, load up the spine. You don't have to go too crazy, you know, but that's how you keep everything working and healthy, where you have to focus, right? You're a little bit nervous, right?
Are you like up on like all these new competitors coming into the sport and things like that? Are there things
Mika Galvão, have you seen him? He's like
Mika,
yeah.
Mika, yeah. Have you seen? Oh God, why am I spacing on his name? From AOJ. Oh gosh,
I can't say.
He just won everything. He just won everything at international.
Lightweight black belt.
His last name is with a B. I'm sure someone who's listening to this is gonna be like, oh God, what's his name? Anyway, it'll hit me. But do you see these games and just like what do you think?
I think I love the speed of everything now. How fast, you know, the level, you know, like then speaking of harder is better, like back in the old days, even MMA, UFC, but jiu-jitsu guys too, is just puhada every day, like go, you know, balls to the wall, like go as hard as you can. But now people are training smarter. They're drilling more. They're doing more technique. You know, like I like to train. I like the feeling I get, you know, and all that. But, you know, you got to break things down. And so it's beautiful. It's great to see that the way they're getting better, they're improving, right? And that's a good example too of like harder isn't better, but smarter is better, right? Yeah, I mean, I always got to be learning and evolving, whether it be lapel games or, you know,
footlocks,
you know, everything. You got to be